Hello class, in this video I'm going to show you how to place a screw and a nut through this bearing, and while showing you that I'm also going to show you some techniques like focusing on an object and focusing in on an assembly, showing you how to measure as well as place multiple parts. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to focus in on a part that you want to edit, or an assembly that you want to edit. Now this assembly is also connected to this one over here, which allows you to make changes to this one and make changes to the other one as well and see them happening at the same time in the assembly. So now that I have that focused in, I need to inspect that part. So I'm going to check the distance, and I want you to check the distance from this face of the bearing flap, because we want to know what size screw we need, to the face of the chassis rail. And notice that that distance is 0.296. However, that also has to go through a nut, so you'll need a little bit extra space. And I know from experience that that has to be a 1/2 inch. So I'm going to go to Assemble, Place, and in Parts you'll see Screws and Nuts. Double click on that. Then you need to place the 8/32, not the 6/32. The 6/32 is our motor screws. The 8/32 are for your chassis and rails and bearing flats and all that. So I'm going to select the 8/32 screw. Now you can select multiple objects, so hold down Control and select the Keps nuts and hit Open. Go ahead and place one instance of that on the screen, because we'll demote that and use it over and over again. Click on OK, click on Constrain, Insert Constraint, and we're going to place this through the bearing flat. Now I know the gears are going to go on this side, so I'm going to place the head of the screw through the chassis rail this way, because I don't want it grinding up against my gears. If the screw and nut go through the other way, it might grind up against the gears. So I'm going to place one right here and then hit Apply. Go to Insert Constraint again, select the outer edge here so that that doesn't pass through that part of the Keps nuts doesn't pass through the chassis rail. So go ahead and rotate back, place that, hit Apply, and then that's it for right now. So go ahead and cancel out of this, or exit out of that. Hold down Shift, select the nut and the screw, and then push Tab on your keyboard to demote that, which you learned in a previous video. Then go to the file location, and I'm going to call this, we'll probably call it Screw and Nut Bearing and Rail. I don't mind a long name as long as it tells me exactly what I have that I'm working with. So go ahead and save it, and then hit OK, and that demotes the screw and the nut. So now all I have to do for this one is go ahead and look at your PowerPoint, and you'll notice where they're located. So I have the same on both sides here. So I need 5 more of these on this chassis rail. So let's go ahead and go back. Hold down Control, push C, Control V, and then just paste them down the line. You'll need 6 of them. So paste, 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 and paste. Push down C to constrain, insert constraint, and then just start placing them. Oop. Apply. Oops, I placed that one in the wrong place. Hit Apply. exit this. Now I accidentally placed this one in the wrong place, so I have to drop down its menu, select on the insert that I made a mistake on, right click and click delete. Then I can remove that, click on constrain, insert constraint, catch the edge of this one and bring it to the outside of my chassis rail and hit apply, and then that's it. Thank you.